What's going on, fam? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. And today, I'm talking Shane Beamer, and I'm talking about he is wanting more big plays from the South Carolina Gamecocks. Saturday was the first scrimmage. Next Saturday is the official Garnet and Black scrimmage game. Shane Beamer spoke about this yesterday. Didn't have a chance to report on it, but he really wanted to, concerned about the big plays. Before going any further, man, here's what I need you to do. 1, check out the Lucky Report. It will be in the description below and also the pinned comment. 2, subscribe to the channel. And 3, hit notification bell. That's part 2, guys. And 3, if you are subscribed, please share the videos. I love when you guys share. Helps me out a ton. But Gamecock Central reported that Shane Beamer was concerned about the lack of big plays, explosive plays. And I'm going to talk about this right quick, man. So it says Beamer wants more explosive plays at the second scrimmage. So we're just going to read a little bit about the article. We'll come back with it. It says a week ago, Shane Beamer mentioned wanting to see more downfield passes threats after the team first scrimmage. Saturday in scrimmage number 2 was the first chance the Gamecocks to really show progress in the regards of, and Beamer didn't see the steps he hoped for with spring practice coming to an end next week. We have to get better there. We can run the ball pretty well and certainly throw the ball, but not nearly enough explosive plays, in my opinion. Beamer said, give credit to the defense, but it's not just the quarterback or receivers we have to protect. Explosive plays in the passing game were something the Gamecocks struggled with last season, and it seemed to have at least shown up early this year in the spring. Part of that, Beamer thinks, is one of the Gamecocks' struggle defensively is the pass rush, and that caused a little bit of an issue offensively. South Carolina's bringing back all SEC pass rusher J.J. Ingber. I'm probably saying this name wrong, but please forgive me, and getting Jordan Butch back into the second year with the program along with fifth-year defensive end Aaron Sterlington. We're facing some pretty dang good pass rusher in our front seven, and that makes our offensive line better, but we have to protect and execute to be able to convert on these. He said, we had some guys open today and just had to convert on them. That comes with reps also. The Gamecocks are also installing a new offense and trying to get their quarterbacks up to speed with a relatively young or inexperienced group. The only quarterback in the room who was at South Carolina last year was Luke Dodu, who completed 60.6% of his passes and 5.7 yards per attempt and 2 touchdowns and 3 picks. They also have transfer Jason Brown, who threw for 3,084 yards and 28 touchdowns in 2019 at St. Francis, a true freshman, Coach Gaither as well. Doughty still took the majority of the first-team reps in the week scrimmage. We talked about getting some other guys work for the first group, but Luke got the majority of the reps with the first team and other guys mixed in there. Beamer said, we did some 707 passing skill work at the beginning of the scrimmage, so those guys were able to get some throws as well. Luke continued to work with the ones doing a great job. So let's go back and figure this thing out real quick, guys. So here's the situation, and I want you guys to really understand one thing. We will kind of see Saturday what exactly Shane Beamer is speaking about as far as explosive plays. I mean, we all saw last year, if it wasn't for our running game, the offense didn't really have explosive plays unless it was to Shi Smith. Shi Smith is no longer there. So what seems to be, and you guys read it with me as well, that our defensive line is going to be much improved from last year. But we really can't see exactly, is that going to be a big improvement? Because if our defense line is getting better, or our offense line just that terrible. I mean, I'm not saying we're terrible, but what I'm saying is that you cannot have a lot of, you can't get a lot of meaning behind our offensive line struggle because of our defensive line was much improved. Because we have to wait until the season to really see, has our offensive line improved? Because if our offensive line improved and our defensive line to kick in their butt, that means that, hey, look, we just got to gel together. We just got to get better. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how the defensive line really is going to be impactful this year. We have to see it. So it's hard to see, hard to say without a doubt. Is it our defense that making our offensive line look bad, or is it because our offensive line is that bad? You know, or is our defensive line not that, you know what I'm saying? Like, or is it my defensive line that great? Will it help challenge the offensive line? That's one. Two, it's not looking like a quarterback change. Jason Brown could definitely throw the deep ball, but it's not an issue of throwing the deep ball. It's more so issues of protecting the quarterback so that the quarterback has the opportunity to convert down the field. He said that they could run it pretty good, and with Kevin Harris, Marshawn Lord, and Luke Doty, with those three, and then you can add the Caroina joint in the mix. We have some runners, so you have that in the mix. Whew. We really have to see Saturday. So I'm excited about the scrimmage Saturday. But here's what I need you to do, people, so I can leave here and go to bed. What do you think about this? Do you take any stock in the fact that, Shane Beamer is a little concerned about us not having any downfield threats, explosive plays, as he called it? Or write in the comment section below. And also check out the Lucky Report. Every week I drop a blog to, just check that out. It'll be in the description below, in the comment section, the pinned comment. Again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please, don't forget all three. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock News update. I keep looking over here to see if I'm choppy, which I'm not, thank the Lord. But let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Like always, it's the next time, people.